Hi, I'm the Broke Student Chef, and I'm going to help you save coins one meal at a time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making my stir-fried chicken pasta. This is a recipe that I like to use when I really don't feel like cooking too much. And yeah, it's a very simple recipe to follow. And I'd like to apologize for not posting a video in the past couple of days. I've not really been feeling well, but anyways, that aside, before you go anywhere, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and check out my blog. So let's get into this video. So the stuff you'll need to cook this pasta are 1 red onion, half of green bell pepper, half red bell pepper, and you'll also be needing a small amount of tomato paste, some spaghetti obviously, and then half of juma pepper or atarodo, like we Nigerians like to call it, and 500 grams of chicken thigh fillet. Now in terms of spices, I like my food to be extra spicy, like madam spicy. Okay, that was a really bad joke. But anyways, I'm going to be using 1 to 2 teaspoons of each spice. So I'm using salt, black and white pepper, cayenne pepper, paprika powder, ginger powder. You can add crayfish if you want to, and also I'll be using 1 tablespoon of sweet soy sauce and ginger powder, like I mentioned. Now you're going to go ahead and just like chop your paprika. Like I said, I will just be using half because I'm only cooking 1 pack of spaghetti, and I do not want my vegetables to be overbearing. So after cutting the red bell peppers, I'm going to go ahead and cut the green ones, and I'm also cutting the onions. Now I'm going to use like about 1/4 of the onions for this tomato paste that I'm going to make. And I'll be using a food processor. I don't really know what it's called, but it just like, you know, minces like any vegetable that I add in there. So I'm just adding a small amount of tomato paste. If you have a blender, you can just use that. And I'm adding in a very small amount of water, and I'm going to show you what the consistency of this tomato paste is supposed to be like. So yeah, this is what you should have. All right, so before we start doing anything, we're going to go ahead and cook our spaghetti. I like to use at least 1 liter of water, but you just make sure you read the description of your spaghetti on how to cook it properly. So in a frying pan, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of oil and add in my onions and my bell peppers. And I'm also adding in 1 teaspoon of all the spices that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And make sure to stir. Allow it to cook for about, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want them to burn, but you don't want them to be too hard either. Just like, yeah, this is basically what it's supposed to look like. I really don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is what you have. And then I'm going to set the veggies aside and add in a little bit of oil, then put in my chicken fillet, and then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of all the spices that I mentioned. As you can see, like I added quite a lot of pepper because I like to eat pepper. But if you're not a fan of pepper, you can skip this part. I also went ahead to add in 1 extra Maggi cube. Another thing you could also like add, and this is totally optional, is parsley. I just like to add parsley because I have a lot of it at home and I just want to get rid of it. So yeah, just go ahead and stir everything. And you want to wait for your oil to dissolve to a minimum. Like that's the amount of oil you should have left. We're not adding in extra oil anymore. By the time your chicken is done, you can just go ahead and add in the tomato paste that we made in the beginning of the video and just stir. Allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then add in like 1 tablespoon of your sweet soy sauce. That's the only amount of soy sauce that you need, because the more soy sauce you add, the darker your spaghetti is going to be. And I really didn't want like my spaghetti to be too dark, so that's the reason why I just added 1 tablespoon. So you're just gonna allow that to cook for a bit, and then you're going to add in your paprika, your bell peppers, and stir. By the time everything is done cooking, your spaghetti should be done as well. So you're just going to add in your spaghetti like bit by bit. I like to add in half of the amount of spaghetti that I've cooked, and then stir it together before adding the remaining one. And this ensures that, you know, the sauce that I just made like gets into the spaghetti and it cooks properly. So once you're done stirring, you're just going to allow that to sit for like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I like to check the spaghetti to ensure that there's no oil like left over. And yeah, our spaghetti is done. So I like to just, you know, put my spaghetti in a plate and, you know, have it with orange juice or any juice of your choice. I really don't feel the need to add like any extra chicken, like grilled chicken of the sauce, because, you know, the spaghetti is already rich as is. And, you know, yeah. So this was the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like and thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and share with your friends or people you feel might need to learn a new recipe or two. And yeah, check out my other recipes on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. And I hope you guys can see how good and how delicious this spaghetti is looking. So this is a close-up of the art that we just created. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.